this. Let me see the other one. Yeah, this right here. If you didn't have the chunky fingers like me, you'd be able to spin it with one hand. But yeah, you do that. So this is what's taking over the stoners' minds now when they getting high and chilling with their friend. Everybody's doing the fidget spinner, the Flkr spinner. Y'all got a challenge yet? Did y'all do a Flkr challenge yet? You do? We're gonna talk about this Flkr challenge as soon as I bring them on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, right back after this 60 seconds, I'm gonna be sitting down with one of the founders of one of the most innovative lighter accessories on the market. After this second.
So silent. Take some ones you want to play with a little bit.
My guy,
So I have to hold like this.
what's good?
Yo, what's up, man? This
This
is
is
crazy.
this is a long time coming.
Yeah, man. I know what the first time we met was actually, I think last year June or July. One of the first
Yeah,
one of the first meetups.
almost a year, man.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is dope.
Oh,
Partner. Y'all came up with some a really creative idea, and now you got a bunch of companies on board,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's
Um, oh, go ahead.
no. It's a journey, dude. My business partner, co-founder, creator, actually Jonathan couldn't be here today, but I remember the first day he called me back in 2017, man. I'll never forget. Never forget. Like it was like end of the year 2017 because
Yeah.
the fidget spinner was really popular at the time in 2017. So they were taking off, and then he called me. He was about to smoke. He's like, "Hey, man, I have another idea that I want to run by you." And I said, "Sure. What is it?" He's like, "Yeah, but I need to FaceTime you like right now." And I was like, "Oh shit, this is crazy. Like, probably something.
Like this got to be something important.
It's
If
got to
he
be
say he
something."
got to FaceTime me.
So this guy had already went to his basement and built his own fidget spinner lighter, a big lighter with bearings and just caps of a different fidget spinner.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, that's cool. I want one. Get me one. I want one. Buy me one. He's like, no. I made it. So it's crazy. I'll never forget that day, man.
That's dope as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how so you just said 2017, right? So that's dating back for a little while. How long have you known your partner?
Yeah, Jonathan. Actually, we go back. We met in high school. Actually, we went to high school together.
Okay.
Back here in Phoenix. We went to Sunny Slope High School in Phoenix, and
That's what I was about to ask. Are you born and raised here?
no, I was actually born in California, but then I moved to a Caribbean island called Aruba,
Okay.
kind of a random spot, and then
Born in Cali, moved to Aruba.
moved to the Netherlands after that. So Aruba is
Military.
oh my no, I'm just all over the place, man.
Like
Yeah,
that's a nice diversity right there. As
for
well.
sure, dude.
Like
For sure.
the all over the place. So I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it's
you're very cultured.
it definitely opens your perspective, and you're very culturally adapted to. So it's I've seen it all, man. But we're happy to be here in 2022 with the Flkr lighter. We've come a long way. It's been interesting. Just learning because we created something new from scratch. It's so weird when you think about it. We created something new from scratch.
Yeah, just do that in the camera so the people can see.
Check it
that.
out. So
So
I'll show you.
talk about the product real quick.
I wish I had two hands I could use now, but it's basically a case. Oh, shit.
Here, I'll help you out.
Oh man, thank you. So look, for all the viewers, basically what it is, it's a case. You got your big lighter from the bottom up like that. All the way to the top. Give it a spin. Coming out with new designs too. Different companies we're working with. Some stuff that's in the making. Some stuff we're working on. So it's a lot of cool drops, a lot of cool collabs coming up.
That's dope.
I'm excited.
That's dope. I'm excited too.
Yeah.
I see a company right there that I work with heavily. So that's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's everybody doing at home? If you have any questions to this young man, put them in the chat. Whatever platform you're watching on, we got Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and yeah. So whatever platform y'all watching on, go ahead, comment your comment, and we'll be able to see it. And I'll ask this man anytime during this interview.
For sure, guys. For sure.
So 2017. How did you and what did you all do to get the initial investment into this?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. So we bootstrapped the entire thing, meaning we did it. We all fundraised ourselves. We did our Kickstarter campaign. We did, reaching out to companies.
I hope you're hungry too.
Dude, man, I can always eat. um,
Garlic parmesan or hot?
I'll do one of each, man. One of each.
All right, bet.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So 27, dude, it's been. I'm trying to like really put the timeline together. But 2017, moment of inception, had no idea what we were doing. We, the whole year of 2018, it's all about legal stuff. I got you, man. Yeah, thank you. Legal stuff, business creation, patent work. It's very important when you're starting your idea. You have to see first if it's been done before or not. And if it's been done before, it's called a novelty search. Then you got to check out whether somebody patented or somebody has been through it already. Because then maybe there's no point in you going after it. So it's very important to know.
So at that point, how much had you invested?
At that point, I mean, just a jump start, I think it was like 5K, just to get the legal stuff going, get a consultant going. Just find very important too, just to find somebody who's done it before, someone who's created products before, because as newbies we have no idea what we're doing. We're just starting off. There'll be people trying to come after us legal wise, patent wise. So that was all 2018, 2019. Kind of the beginning, kind of the same. The second half of 2019, we were preparing for our soft launch. Was we were trying to like 3D print like prototype it and just to see if there was actually demand for it. So we were just 3D printing them, and we were going to release 5,000 pieces to the world. So we soft launched in September 2019. People loved it. We got a first wave of stuff in Boston, and then in 2020, that's when COVID hit. We were kind of stuck. We had a whole plan to go after like companies and smoke shops and everything, but hindsight's always 2020. So it all happened for a reason. It was for the better. And then we did our Kickstarter campaign in 2020.
I was just about to say,
The Kickstarter.
had you all thought about doing like a crowdfunder?
Crowdfunder, yeah. Because nobody could see anybody anymore. We were all locked in. How are we going to get in front of people? Businesses that didn't want to buy anymore. So we're just, we're the Kickstarter. We're available to anybody. So alongside what the smart thing that we did was alongside the Kickstarter, we were also calling companies to order with us as well. So our initial big order would be part of theirs. Yeah. So we wouldn't have to come up with the full cost up front. You know what I mean? But at that point, man,
that's brilliant. That's real brilliant. That's what I was wondering. Like, why didn't you all would you all had if you looking back, would you all had accepted any kind of bread up front
investment? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, investors are always honestly, a lot of people were skeptical. Do you know why? Because a lot of people got burnt by the fidget spinner craze. A lot of the small shop owners, they bought fidget spinners, thought it was going to take off, but they lost money because they got everybody. It was saturated at that point. But
yeah, everybody and their mama was creating.
Yeah, I never had one because this wasn't my thing. But when I saw this dude, I was like, man,
there's waiting on the Flkr.
This is an opportunity right here, my guys. Like, I mean, again, since we're the only ones.
Was he high when he called you?
I don't know. Probably.
It sounds like a high ass idea.
Probably, and it probably was too. It is a high idea, and a lot of people say that. But the exciting thing, guys, is it's it's very simple. It's a very simple thing to do. It's not rocket science. It's literally, it's a very innovative, genius thing. It's a marriage of two really popular items. A lighter, everybody wants, every stoner, like we have a lighter in our pocket. We don't want to lose it. I don't want you stealing my lighter. And now, especially now with the Flkr lighter, you're not going to steal my lighter.
Somebody stole my Arise lighter.
Oh.
Yesterday.
See, but you love Arise, right?
I do love Arise.
It's like you love.
And it was sad. It was a sad moment because the lighter said lighter theft is a serious crime.
Oh shit! Really? They stole it from you.
They stole my
These
lighter that
fool
said
these
lighter
people.
theft is a serious
What the
crime.
fuck is that?
I'm gonna hunt you down, motherfucker.
When I, s-
I have a particular set of skills, and I will find you, and I will find my lighter.
I will find
I
you.
know you are somewhere within a 1.5 mile radius of that building in Scottsdale.
Yo, we thought about this too. We could put a little tracker on this thing too.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
look, I want to be able to track my lighters. That way, I could go kick somebody's door down and take my fucking lighter back.
Also, the most honestly, like another
That
thing
shit.
about creating something new from scratch is not so much the coolness of the item that we created. I mean, it's cool for sure. It's also for companies. It's the branding capability that has the most power, and this is it's a hidden secret. So here's this. Like we know the guys at Mint. We're good friends with them, and we created a mock-up for them. We have a little example to show them. Now, if imagine like we don't have their QR code on the side here now, but imagine if they did. Now, I'm a customer.
Beautiful marketing.
Now I'm a customer. I just scan your code and it takes me right to your site.
Yeah,
That's what we
right to the
want.
menu.
That's what we want for these companies like this. Is like, guys, like this is the vision we have for you. You're gonna want your logo, your information in your customer's pocket at all times. That's the way to look at this. It's a cool item for sure. I'm all about the coolness of the item as
Yeah.
well, but the branding
How
capability.
many dispensaries are you all working with right now? You have any
Probably 10
ongoing?
plus, 10 plus,
Yeah.
10 plus. Most of them on the East Coast.
Okay.
We're in some California festivals too. Some Cali dispensaries. We're in a couple delivery boxes too. Subscription delivery boxes.
Okay.
Uh,
I
di-
saw that you got a collab with the great folks over at Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
Yeah.
Genesis. They're gonna be our first kind of bigger brand that tries us out here on the West. Genesis. They have a beautiful design. It looks really sleek on the Flkr lighter. I don't know if I can
You should
show.
try one of these wings before they get too cold.
I know, but I don't want. In a bit. We'll warm it up. We'll warm it up. But Genesis, man, yeah, they're gonna be clean, man.
The Genesis collab is dope.
Genesis is gonna be a good one because you know they do the QR. They're on the QR game already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's for them. It's very smart.
Especially if you got a big base already.
Yeah,
So, all right, let's talk more about the business. Are you well versed when it comes to reading business books and everything? Or
yeah. I mean, some people I looked up to growing up. Obviously, Tony Robbins is like one of those mindset people. But actually, people don't know this. Do you ever wonder who Tony Robbins' mentor was? Tony Robbins had a mentor, right?
who?
So his name is Jim Rohn. If you guys listen to this, hear this, type in Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, this guy was Tony Robbins' mentor. He's actually the OG man. He's the OG self development guy. And anyways, he has books and tapes and shit. Listen to those. Like, wake up with those. I always say the first 20 minutes of you waking up is the most important because it sets the tone for the rest of the day. So you got to feed yourself good information in the beginning of your day. You know what I mean? Napoleon Hill, Thinker obviously, or Earl Nightingale. These are just some people you should really listen to.
Okay. So, how do you build a successful customer base?
Yeah,
What have you all been doing to work on that?
yeah. There's a lot that goes into it, man. Customer service. Actually, I studied hotel management myself. I'm all about the customer. I've been in the service industry since I was 16 years old. There's a lot, man. As you probably heard already, it's all about the customer. It's all about like. So I can't really speak for other industries, but for my industry, for the retail space, what's important is like obviously speed, communication. If someone loses their order, like what is Amazon? When you lose your package from Amazon, you call them like right away. What do? They give you a free package. You have to kind of. I'm not saying do the same thing depending where you're at, but it's the same type of customer service mentality where you have to just right away like, oh,
Customers, right? You gotta
yeah,
make sure you're taking care
oh
of
yeah,
what they doing and everything.
for sure, for sure. So
Okay.
that's number one. Instagram, obviously, it's a free platform nowadays. Before back in
Yeah.
the day, you have to hire an agency, hire group, hire professionals to do this. Now it's free. You have access to it. Everybody has access to it. Just
Yeah.
make use of it. There's strategies and tactics you can use on Instagram to expand your customer base too. Also for these companies,
Yeah. Because do you all do mark? Well, it's an accessory. Are they do they allow you all to market and run ads for Flkr?
Good question. No, we got banned actually. We're banned because we're
Smoking accessory.
we're a paraphernalia accessory is what they say.
Yeah.
But we're just a case. So Facebook, if you're hearing this shit, please give us a break. It's just a case. It's a case. It's a spinning case. So
Yeah, I was about to say maybe rebrand it as
dude,
just like
yo,
something else
that's so funny
than
you
a
mentioned that
smoking thing.
because there was a day I went onto Facebook everywhere. I was taking out the word cannabis from everything, taking it
Yeah.
out, and still I was banned. So we're planning on trying to do something else now. But yeah, hey, Instagram,
That's a
TikTok, it's
little
free.
tricky. It's a little tricky on those two platforms right there when it comes to marketing cannabis. You
Yeah.
gotta definitely know how to operate within the guidelines
Oh,
and in the gray area.
here's for a product base as well. And this works for many industries too. Influencers are a real thing. I'll tell you, we had two videos that went viral. One of them we weren't even trying. One of them we weren't even trying, and the second one was actually a post by. Have you guys heard of Daily High Club?
Daily High
Daily
Club.
High Club.
Yeah,
So we got
they
into
posted their
yeah
Flkr lighter.
yeah. So we got into Daily High Club I think a while back, um, and
Damn.
they were giving out samples to some of their reviewers, and this one reviewer had just a humongous following on TikTok. He made one video that popped off.
Yeah.
He didn't say the word Flickr lighter once. He said fidget spinner lighter, something like that,
Ah.
and it blew. Our Amazon was ringing, man.
Yeah.
Our Amazon was ringing. So the power. So to answer your question, how to grow a good base is for a product. For if you have a product, have other people talk about it, and have not just other people in the right industry, because he was a smoking he has a smoking following, cannabis
Yeah.
following, 500,000 followers, not a million, not 10 million, 500,000, 500,000.
Yeah.
Still did a good job for
That's
us.
still a hell of a lot of people that your product was just in the eyes of.
It's a
A
numbers
lot
game.
of people. Yeah. 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 It's a lot of people don't look at it like that, but it's definitely a numbers game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's start talking about a few of the gritty ones. We coming up on the last 10 minutes of the interview, and I'm just curious, man. So, how did you meet? You met up with your boy. You started the company. You spent the first 2 years R&D. I mean R&R,
Yeah,
research, develop,
yeah,
and
legal.
what's next? What is your ultimate goal with Flkr Lighter?
Yeah. So obviously we're gonna go global. So yeah, there's a lot, man. Like I said, I grew up in the Netherlands and Holland,
Do you
Amsterdam.
have a base back there that you
I
will
don't,
sell to?
I don't, but I have some Dutch connections. I speak the language partially. I can get by,
Okay.
and so that's definitely go to Europe and really blow it up in Europe.
That'd
Uh,
be dope, man. Let me know when you go on that trip. I'll definitely want to
yeah,
come tag along. We
come to
can go
Amsterdam.
go to. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Come to Amsterdam. We'll
That
do it
sounds
then.
like a hell of a trip right there, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Flickr Lighter coming to Amsterdam. Although, hear this, guys. How many people listen to us right now?
Right
Or
now,
just like in general, how many will?
worldwide,
Yeah.
we in 18 countries
Okay.
and let's see, 16 platforms.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So right now, everybody's not tuned in right now,
Sure. Sure.
but
But still, like
yeah,
over 1,000 eyeballs, right?
yes,
1,000
yes,
eyeballs.
sir.
So yeah, Flickr Lighter is our company. So the fidget spinner lighter. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think any Dutch people will watch this. But the word flicker in Dutch is not really preferred. It's a bad word.
Really?
Flicker in Dutch actually means faggot. You can edit it out or whatever. But when I go back there, when I
Yeah,
went back one time to showcase it, they started like chuckling at me. I'm like, "What's your problem?" And then I'm like, "Oh shit, that's right." Like the flick in English obviously is to spin,
yeah.
right? But in
Oh,
flicker in spelled Flikker in Dutch is not really a preferred word. So
wow,
we gotta change it up a little bit.
wow. That's interesting news right there.
So going global, man. It's I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay.
Wow.
That's definitely going to get you global right there. Going out there and having that kind of
Looking for
branding.
salespeople worldwide too.
What kind of culture exists in your organization, and how did y'all establish it?
Yeah, that's a even better question. Actually, I'll be completely honest, since it's my co-founder and myself right now, and we have a very simple product.
So
There-
there's
yeah,
two
it's two
homies.
yeah
Y'all
two homies
been
doing it. However, though, if there's one thing you must take away from having a Flkr lighter, is that we want to we want to have a vision of it being a connective piece. And what I mean by that is,
Wait, it's just you two making these?
yes, well, we have like people we work with,
Okay.
like, but overall, it's our this is our deliverable.
Yeah.
This is our mission right now. Like in life, like I'm here to help companies with branding, and I'm here to give you a fun product.
Yeah.
That's my role right now.
And on Amazon.
And we're on Amazon. So for anybody starting a product too, there's also reviews are a real thing. You gotta get your reviews, verified reviews on Amazon, your reviews on Google, your followers on Instagram. Make sure that has to be part of your strategy. Everything you do has to be aimed towards that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just us two right now. Go global, hiring salespeople right now. If you're a salesperson, let me know. Hey, we offer commission. We offer commission. Oh no, you got it. Here's another one. That's right.
Hold up. I was trying to get with that Flkr.
I got you. No worries.
With the Clipper Flkr. The Clipper Flkr. Let me see that. See, yeah, I told y'all I'm a little clumsy.
The Clipper
What's this sound at the bottom?
It's a little bottle opener. You can take it out like this, pop it out. Look at that.
Okay.
So and then it's like a little metal piece. You can open your bottle, and this is like a bowl cleaner. It's like a scratch it out, scratch your bowl like as you need.
Hell yeah.
You slide it in and out. Yep.
That's hard as shit. When do these hit the shelves?
Not until I would say the fall. Let's say fall. Yeah. Well, these are the first of the prototypes.
Nice.
That's one of two. I wish I could give it to you. I wish.
Oh no, you good.
No.
You good.
But
that's dope.
Yeah.
So let's go down. We're about to start getting into the rapid response questions and everything. But before we do that, I need to know, what's your favorite way to consume cannabis?
Favorite way to consume, huh? Damn. Well, great question. I love smoking joints. For one reason, it's social. It's a social thing. It's something you just like sharing a beer, sharing like a talk, you're sharing an experience with someone. So smoking for sure, joints. But the healthiest way is probably that the volcano vape, the volcano thing.
Yeah, that fill up the bag and everything.
Yeah, that is probably the healthiest way to consume. And this thing too, I don't know if nobody can see it here, but it's also an interesting device here. But definitely joints. Joints, I'll stick to a joint. Social, fun.
Nice. All right. So, are there any competitors with what you got going on?
Great question, man. I love these questions. Yes, there is, and I can't hate on them. They're a $60 million a year company. We can't go up against them.
60 mil a year.
They're out there, man. I'm not going to mention their name. Nobody needs to know.
That's nice. That's a nice revenue stream.
Well,
right
for them,
there.
yeah. I mean,
for an accessory.
Well, so the bigger company is a $60 million a year company. One of their smaller companies, the subsidiaries, is probably a little smaller, but they're a big company. We can't really compete with them. So if you guys need to know, the Flkr lighter is the only fidget spinner lighter you need to know.
Didn't you say you have one that glow in the dark as well?
We have the material that can do that. So
okay.
If you're
have to get some cannabis or coffee branded Flkrs.
There you go, man. That's what I'm saying. So
make them glow in the dark.
Any company, if you're a company hearing this, listen. If you want some Flkr lighters, we start as low as 100 pieces. We go all the way to 10,000 pieces. Obviously, at 10,000 pieces, you get a really good deal. It gets really fun because you can do whatever you want. You can get custom body color, custom cap color, any design you want, glow in the dark. That's 10,000. It's a little high, depending what kind of operation you have. But if you also want to try out 100 because you're a smaller brand, that's 100 more people walking around with your brand in their pocket, So that's something to keep in mind.
Nice. So we are here towards the last few minutes of our interview, and we're about to get into the rapid response questions. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right. Who do you admire most in the industry?
That's to me?
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't even thought about it, man. Can we come back to that question?
Sure.
Think about it a little bit.
You get 24 hours to spend with anybody dead or alive, smoke session, and create. Who you smoking with?
Shit. These are great questions. Dead or alive, huh? Who do I smoke with? I guess who do you... Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
All right. What are you looking forward to in the most next 10 years?
In general,
Yeah,
just or
in
cannabis.
general.
Next 10 years, looking forward to. I'm really big on creating wealth. So
You
so
out?
I got a present for you, actually. Tell Pablo and Raul. I'll see them tomorrow. I'll tell you more about it later. I'll tell you more about it later. But
Here, Marco.
take one. Actually, take it anyways. Take it anyways. My
This
bad.
for you.
You're a manager.
Or yeah,
You're one of the managers.
let's do it.
Awesome. Cool. Cool.
Let's see. What do you value most in a friendship?
Loyalty.
All right. What was the last concert you attended?
Shit. I work a lot, man. Sorry, guys.
It's been a while.
It's been a
It's been
while.
a while. What's the last strain that you smoked that made you like make that face?
I smoked something the other day. Garlic cookies,
Garlic cookies.
something like that.
Okay.
Something garlic cookies, something like that. But
All right.
yeah. Oh no, there's a pre-roll called a cavi cone, caviar gold.
Okay.
Yo, guys, I'm this guy. This joint here will smack you up.
I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Cavi cone, guys. Cavi cone.
So-
I'm an advocate.
You also need to go try some of that Vault.
The vault.
The Vault.
Someone
Over
comes
at
sounds
the, I mean, you
familiar.
say you go into the Mint. Check out some of the Vault when you get over there.
Okay.
It's the in-house. It's gas.
Okay.
It's gas.
The vault.
I got some Chili Verde right here with me.
Whoa,
We-
what the?
we can
Whoa,
smoke-
whoa,
we can
whoa,
smoke
whoa.
some of that.
Okay.
Yeah. We got some good shit.
All right.
What talent would you most like to have?
Talent or like a superpower?
Talent.
Talent.
Everybody got a superpower they
Talent.
want, but what talent would you most like to have?
Okay. Like I'm always. I admire people who can captivate an audience. So someone who has really good public. Do you know about this story that there was a football coach.
Uh-huh.
They were losing in a team. A football coach. This is true. It's true. It's genetic. That a football coach can be so inspiring that they can change the physiology of the players. Like give an inspiring talk, and the players fucking like just like neuroplasticity changes. Like where they're now they're more
Yeah.
motivated. So shit like that.
Listen, there's a reason why my company name is Speaking Into Existence. I know the
Yeah.
power of the mind. I
Yeah,
know the
yeah.
power of the imagery and the thoughts that we believe and we output.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm very huge on that,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
very against, like, like I know about the 12 universal laws. I know about the golden rule. It's things that you don't invite in your life because you don't want that.
That's
to,
100%
you know.
true.
So
There's a famous quote that talk about mentors and stuff. There's the mentor of Tony Robbins has this quote or this statement says, "Every day, stand guard at the doors of your mind." So that means
repeat that again.
every day, you cannot let everybody let into your space. So every day, you got to stand guards at the doors of your minds. I didn't come up with this statement, but I believe it.
Yeah.
It's true. You can't
It
let
is.
you can't let everybody in.
You can't let all that energy in.
No,
man.
no. Why do you think people like Joe Rogan, Steph Curry, they go and sensory deprivate themselves? They go float.
Yeah.
I used to float all the time. It's great.
Yeah.
You should.
I've been looking into it, man. I've been
you
looking
must.
into it. I heard it's a spot in
You
Tempe
must.
that does it.
You got to do it. It's put it this way. You're just a simple consciousness in that tub of water. Like it's just your sight's gone. Your hearing
But you're
is
floating,
gone.
right?
You're floating.
So you can feel.
But your weight of your body is gone too. So like when I'm laying there, you can't even feel like you're airless. You're like it's just a you're just a
You want to
consciousness.
smoke some of this joint
Let's
with
do it,
me?
man.
This the Chili Verde.
100% the Chili Verde, man. Light it up with the clipper.
Oh yeah.
The clipper lighter, guys. No, but I appreciate you having me on, man. This is great. I never had like Discord type of style or like, good shit. What's it called? What's
It's
this?
rolled pretty tight.
What's this?
Oh no, I wrote this. This is Chili Verde.
Chili Verde.
That's right.
100% CBD. What is this? I'm kidding.
Nah,
I'm joking.
I keep the doob tubes from events and shit.
Yeah, no, it's
That
smart.
way you can roll up these fatties.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Resonate, right? Resonate for recycling. I
Yeah.
resonate.
I just had Garrett on here.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love their mission. I'm always a big. I used to do actually. I used to be really. Oh, whoa, frosty. Oh man. Oh man, well, they don't even know over there. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, oh
What
yeah.
you got over there?
Smoke good,
Yeah.
man. Smoke good.
So
Shout out to the mint, man.
here's a golden question for you. Like, what's the normal, I guess, amount to smoke? What's the normal quantity, like amount for
For
people,
me,
or in general? I guess like everybody's a little different, right?
shit, I don't give a fuck what people smoke. Listen. My thing is, as long as you can hold your weight, like don't get too drunk or don't get too high to where you
Right.
can't do
Yeah.
shit and can do it. I feel like you can smoke whatever the fuck you
I
want
mean,
as long
like
as
as
you
long,
can
yeah,
handle it.
it's all results driven, right? Everything's results driven. So it's, and
Listen, I'm a firm believer of the productive pothead. I get a lot of shit done when I smoke weed and when I don't smoke weed. So it's not, weed is not a factor when it comes to getting shit done.
that's actually
It's
really interesting.
it's just motivation and
It's like
drive.
like microdosing a little bit works good for me, because like for me, dabs. I know myself. Dabs will put me in a unproductive zone, so I don't do it. I can't. Like,
I'm glad I ain't bring that rig. I was gonna bring the rig
uh,
and dab you out, man.
oh man, no. I mean, I'll do baby
Instead,
dab.
I'm about to give you some of this gas that's
Is it
probably gonna put you to sleep.
chili?
Chili Verde
Chili?
from the vault.
The vault? Is the mint? Mint.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right, so we got 3 more questions, and then I'm about to take a quick 60-second break and bring on the next guest, who's super fucking dope, exclusive brand, and they got some gas, by that I mean they got some gas for not only me, but they brought some gas for the guests. So we got pre-rolls from TreeJunkee that we about to pass out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for hopping on. Let's get into these last 3 questions real quick. How you feel?
I feel great. I
All
feel great,
right.
guys.
What do you consider your greatest achievement?
Yeah, definitely starting this business. I would, usually some people would say like college or something, but the challenges, like I can't even begin to describe the amount of setbacks and challenges and that we've had. So a lot of that and getting through that and just keep going.
Yeah. What is your life motto?
Uh, some will, some won't.
What motivates you to work?
To work? What motivates me to work? Creating wealth for myself and the family.
Beautiful answers right there. Beautiful answers. Yeah. So during that quick break, I just had another hot wing, super gas, and it's the last thing that my guy's about to do. He's about to hop off, but he brought gifts as well. My man brought Flkr lighters for the first 10 people that showed up, and it's fucking dope. I appreciate you for doing that. You didn't have to do that. That's real dope marketing for you.
I got
Now
you.
these people are gonna be walking around repping your company.
Absolutely, dude.
Best believe that.
Thank you, man, for
Like,
having me on.
all
This
these
is just
people, everybody here works in the industry, so your idea, your product is going to be seen. Not only that, around the world, but it's going to be seen around the industry in this market.
that's
So
great, guys. Yeah.
appreciate you for coming, bringing these products, man.
Thank you so much.
I know these folks right here were the first to pull up.
All right, I
You
got
want
you.
to go ahead and
Absolutely.
hand them those?
Thank you for having me on again, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Yeah.
man,
And
I appreciate it, man.
For anybody listening, follow us at Flkr Lytr, at FLKRLYTR, at Flkr Lytr on Instagram or anywhere else, at FLKRLYTR, at Flkr Lytr. All
Yes,
right, guys?
sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right,
He's
guys. Have a
about
good.
to pass out these
I'm gonna bless these
lighters,
guys.
and I'm about to go and grab my man Tyrese. How you doing? Doing good. Doing good. Thank you for coming out. How you doing, man?
I know you don't follow us, you better follow us. What's that? Rahim. I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you. Sour apple's my favorite. And the blue raspberry. Blue raspberry is delicious. You got 250? I don't know, like eating over 100 milligrams when I'm driving, it just scares me.
I've been doing this shit for a while.
Well, yeah, okay, but like, I'm not that advanced yet.
Wait till you see who I'm bringing on next, boy. Yes, sir. They passing out the gas right now. Wait till you see who we about to bring on. Oh, I done seen the flower. Oh, I done seen the flower. Let me go grab him. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get this going. I got this man Tyrese coming on, and he's he's passing out. He's still passing out gifts. He's still passing out gifts, y'all. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Look at that. He's just passing out gifts left and right. It's it's fucking it's a weed holiday. It's a weed holiday. He's passing out gifts.
Sorry, guys. I was coming in right,
Thank you. Hold up. Let me put this out. I want to spark one of these up. How about to spark one of these? I'm gonna put this out. This is some gas, but I know my guy, and he just listen, man. Let me hold up, my guy. Thank you,
Oh, no problem.
thank you. I appreciate you, man. Listen, how well do you get down with the weed? Like, how well are you on edibles? Because okay, well, guess what? I got some amazing fucking food here. These it's only 250 milligrams for the whole thing. So we gonna eat good while we talk, my guy. We gonna eat good. And this interview is a long time coming, man. This interview is a long time coming. I know, man.
I'm glad it went on and happened. You know what I mean?
I'm super fucking excited that we got it. I met you over at Mita.
Right at the meeting.
And man, Mita is listen. I want to give a shout out to my folks over at Mita because without that trade association, man, I wouldn't have met a lot of companies and connections I met and made over the last year.
Oh, that's
It would have took a lot. It would have took a little bit longer. I would have made those connections, but it would have took a little bit longer. But Mita assisted that by providing that monthly space for cannabis brands and companies to go to and pitch each other. So.
And I'll be truthful, I didn't know Mita was doing it that dope. You know what I mean? To be truthful, I always picture Mita as like some type of boring ass meeting about, dispensary shit, to be truthful.
Yeah.
And to come there was actually more like
it's very informative, and you still get to kick it.
Yeah, and you get a chance to meet everybody from owners on down to bartenders to
Yep.
people that's trying to get in the game to people who got 10, 15 years in the game, everything. So
what you like? You like garlic parm?
Garlic
Come on,
parmesan
man.
mixed with the buffalo.
Come on, man. Go ahead. Grab yourself some, man.
Let me get to it.
I've been down here getting down.
Get to
I've been
them
getting
things
down
on
over here.
that.
Hell yeah. So before we start talking about your company, introduce yourself and who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, first off, my name is Tyrese Williams, aka T Will, owner of TreeJunkee. TreeJunkee is a new premium brand here in Arizona, up under the downtown D2 dispensary down there.
Premium.
Premium. We ain't playing no
it's
games.
Gas.
It's TreeJunkee in here. You hear me?
It's gas.
We coming right. We are coming right. So some of the best in the state, and that's facts. I put my shit up against anybody out here. That's for sure. Wings on point. Okay, you digging in. Let me dig on in too. Hold on now. That's what they talking about. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now you know they medicated.
Yes, sir. You don't even taste the weed, do you?
Where you get these from, what?
Mint Cafe, man.
This mint?
That's mint.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You gotta come. Yes, sir. Need some really
I eat the gristle too.
Alyssa, would you like a wing? Come on. What you like? Hot wings or garlic parm?
Thank you so much.
Alyssa from Pucks and Nirvana Center. They here for Bud Tender Appreciation Night. Yeah. Shout out to them in 18. We're gonna get them on a movie night, a medicated matinee. So, Tyrese Williams, I'm sorry I interrupted your origin story.
So, my bad, give me one second. I'm trying to open up a drink. He got me eating these medicated wings. I need something to sip on.
What are you eating? Excuse me. What are you eating?
Okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, man, name is Tyrese Williams, owner of TreeJunkee, man, CEO. all of that good stuff, man. We're a new premium brand out here
Yeah.
in Arizona. We're based out of Tucson. We're up under the downtown D2 dispensary licenses down there.
Okay.
And we're all about quality, man.
Now, are you from Arizona?
No, I'm not from Arizona. I'm
Where you
originally
from?
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another Midwest
You know
guy.
what I mean? Shout-out,
You
baby,
know,
for sure, for
you
sure.
know, I'm from East St. Louis myself. So,
East St.
yes, sir. I've been out here since 2016. What about you?
I used to live in Springfield, Illinois. We used to play
Oh.
football against East St. Louis and Cahokia.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Hell
I've been to East
yeah.
St.
That's
many times.
I went to East Side and Cahokia. So.
Oh, what year you graduated?
Oh man, shit. I was graduated in 09.
Oh, well, I'm 07 grad. So
Okay.
you know what I mean? We was right around the same time.
Right around
we
the
played
time.
football and everything.
Probably in the playoffs and everything.
Track, the whole shebang.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I went to Landfair High School.
Okay.
Yeah, out of Springfield down there, man.
Okay, so yeah, y'all track team was cold,
Oh
wasn't
yeah, we was state.
Y'all were out there with Lil Doc them, Teron them, all them every year.
Yep.
Did you do shot put too?
I did shot put in discus.
Okay.
My junior year, my senior year.
So you probably you remember competing against Teron Ormstead?
I know the name.
Yeah.
I know the name. He was, but out of Landfield, when it comes to shot put and discus, our dude was George Weed.
Okay.
George Weed at that time, he was probably like the better one of shot put and discus and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
hell yeah.
We were from the same area, you didn't even know.
Yeah.
See, meetings.
Meter, yeah. If you want to be in the industry, hit up Meter people. Those are good fam. You're a good people. I'm super excited, man. You brought some gas. What is this? Zach's cake.
Zach's cake. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is gas.
I need to open this. I want to do a
open,
smell.
Man. Crack it open.
I want to do the smell and show y'all.
Crack it open.
Oh, I gotta show y'all.
You know what I mean? It's definitely some gas in there. It's a couple. Premium. Can brother.
I get all, yeah?
You know, quality over quantity. You hear me? Right. Wow. Quality over quantity. That's what we about, man. This on that. They got some of that dosey.
That does.
The one that walks
I like this cake right here. Jeez.
And I'm gonna tell you, the packaging stick out, man. The packaging stick out.
Man, that's
Nobody
one thing. When I first saw y'all logo and how like this smooth top and everything, it's not something that you would. I mean, this is something that you wouldn't mind seeing on your shelf at the crib. You know,
think so. You know what I mean?
It's not a Mylar. It's not like nothing against Mylars or anything. You know, everything got its purpose. But like something sleek like this in this super small package with the nice design, not too hard to unlock.
Nothing wrong with the Mylar bags.
How do you all seal it?
Oh, it's pressure sealed. So once you leave the top on for 24 hours, it automatically seals. You know what I mean? The Dosey smoking. That's one of my favorites. That's some crazy Dosey, bro. No doubt about it.
This Dosey amazing, man. Damn.
Jello gelato, that's cool. A lot of people like it. I'm not a fan of the Jello or guava.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan.
What do you normally smoke? What do Tyrese like to roll up?
Gasoline.
Old school smoke. Back some. You remember that original Tahoe OG?
What? Come on,
man, like
SMB,
shit like that.
Yeah,
OGs, like
my favorites.
That shit
still to this day. I like the shit that tastes like gasoline. I want to know it's smoke.
I like that part.
You know.
I can't wait. This is little baby right here, Frosty.
Everything we're doing out there pretty good, man. I have to admit, more than pretty good.
I've been watching the gram, man. This is beautiful, man.
Hey, I appreciate
I've been
it.
watching the gram and I've been seeing the quality. I was like, man, I can't wait to sit down with my guy, man.
Jungle Lava right there. Check that on out.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else we got in here?
Hold on. You say this is Jungle Lava.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, if you got a question for this young man, go ahead and ask. You're the only black-owned grow, right, in the state? Or
I used to be, but it's actually, there's a second one up north.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad that you're not the only black-owned grow in the state because that means that there's more equity and everything coming our way.
Right, 100%.
So although that was a real great feat, I'm glad that those doors are opening up for more folks as well. 100%. And not, like it's enough for all of us to be able to eat whatever market and whatever anything. There's so many people on this planet and in this state. People need to be able to have variety and options and everything. And then maybe we can see a collab with y'all coming out. Like, you know, that's
I'm hoping that's something we can pull off together. I mean,
that'll be something dope as shit, you know.
Sit downs. So hopefully it goes well. He's a new group. He just got in about maybe a little over a year ago.
Okay.
But, man, I'm glad I'm not the only one anymore either, man. I like that there's somebody else doing it. And it's crazy because we're in a market, you know what I mean? We're in an industry where the shit was built off of black and brown's backs. We built this game. And then we got put in jail and prison and killed for it and all types of shit. And now the same people who was locking us up for it now controls the entire industry. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy there's only 2 of us here. You know how many cultivation sites is in the state?
Man, how many?
We're just talking cultivation sites. It got to at least be 60.
Because
close to it, man.
I was about to say, like, cause not every dispo has their own grow, right?
Most of them don't. Usually they have contracted somebody up under them. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. I mean, it was like 100 and after these social equity dispensaries, like 160 something dispensaries.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the social equity, besides that, there's only one black owner of a dispensary, period, in the state of Arizona. Besides the new social equity.
Who is that?
I don't even want to say his name because he made black people look bad. But he is the only black-owned dispensary owner. So I can't take that away from him, but I won't even prop his name up because yeah.
I have to get that. I have to get that info.
Yeah,
I might want to swing by and you might want to go support. Not might. I do want to go support. I do want to go support.
And I didn't mean to cut you off and change the subject, but this is our old thing that we made. So this is G.I. Jane. So this is a cross with Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi 43 and Fire Alien Kush. And man, we created our own shit, man. So this G.I. Jane right here, this is.
I love those pops.
We call it G.I. Jane because he gets smacked in the face. You know what I mean, like the Oscars. Like I said, she smoked real good. Crazy guy. You know what I mean? So.
All right, Uncle Will. My bad, Uncle Will. Yo. Oh my God. Where? I've been smelling all these strains and everything. Where can people find these in the valley?
In the valley right now, we're actually not in many stores in the valley, which is kind of crazy. But right now, you can catch us in Nirvana. You can catch us in Green Farms. You can catch us in Good Dispensary in Mesa. You can catch us in what else am I missing?
The Good Dispensary, Nirvana.
Nirvana, Green Farms. If you're in Flagstaff, you catch us at High Mountain Health, Green Farms up there as well. Lake Havasu, you catch us at
I want to go up to Flagstaff soon.
Of course, if you're in Tucson, Downtown Dispensary, D2. And I might be missing a couple spots. I'm sorry if I'm missing. You know what I mean? Oh, Phoenix Relief also. So you catch us at Phoenix Relief right there, 35th Ave, right there in Levine. You know what I mean? So my people's able to get it, you know? So
it smells so crazy, man.
Come on, you, man. Personally, smoke them and tell me how you like them. You know what I mean? So
I will absolutely fucking do that. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
You know,
no way I want to go come through it and bless you.
Thank you. This is a blessing, my guy.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it. Wow. I don't even know which one I want to smoke first. That's man. All of them look so beautiful. I do know which one I'm gonna smoke first. I'm gonna smoke one of these. What's in this?
Those are all Dosey.
Dosey. That Dosey look gas. That Dosey look gas. You know what's crazy?
That cap serious.
Boy, it's one of those hoes. I got one of these at Meta one time, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? This shit, I was like, yeah, this shit's adult safety. You gotta go like this.
That's crazy shit.
I think Tumble got some of these like this as well, man. That lock on that shit, shit crucial, man.
So we actually we got some new branded pre-roll containers that actually drop in the next couple of days.
Oh,
so we're doing glass on that too. Not too many people doing no glass pre-roll, so we're gonna stand out from these ones.
My guy.
And we got better flowers, better quality, and we cheaper when it comes to the dispensary shit, wholesaling. Holla at me, man. We cheaper than everybody.
Yeah, hey, actually, I wanted to talk about that because that's part of what the questions and shit. Because we haven't even really got into that.
Right.
When it comes to building a customer base, because obviously you got to sell to licensed dispensaries and everything.
Of course.
How do you do that? Like,
So how do I sell?
how
to
do
a-
you build a successful customer base, and how do you, like, go and pitch into the dispos and everything?
Me personally, man, I say the first and foremost your quality, right? So you gotta have, especially if you're doing indoor, man, you have to produce some quality, right? Because you're talking to the people who actually spend the big bucks on it. You know what I mean? Most people want quantity over quality, but the people who do want quality, they spend that money, so they want the experience every single time. So quality when it comes to the flower and the packaging is definitely number one. Second in my eyes is your price point. You know what I mean? Me personally, even though my flower is on the level of I think Connected or Alien Labs or something like that, I also come from a different side of this game. You know what I mean? So I come from where the streets, that you go get an eighth for $40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people, a lot of my family members and people that I grew up with, they can't afford to go in there and spend $65 before taxes.
Yeah.
Before
What
taxes,
do what do they
you go
what do
$70
these
on the eighth.
what do these normally retail for?
I sell out of downtown dispensary or D2 down there. You can get them for $40 right out the door.
Damn.
40 premium because
This fucking quality
that
for
quality.
$40.
I know. And the reason why I do that is because
Tucson.
I want everybody to be able to grab my shit. So the people that's coming in there just trying to, get the $30 eighth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, they might spend that extra $10 to go ahead and get this premium shit. And just like with the people coming in there spending $65, $70 an eighth, they're gonna say, well shit, this is even better and it's $30 cheaper. You know what I mean?
For real. Like bro.
So I kind of wanted
Yeah,
to
you all are blessing the industry with this, man. Like,
see, we hitting them with a game that we created. You feel what I'm saying? And it was taken away from us.
$40.
So now I'm coming back with $40.
Now ain't no price gouging. Like, you got extreme quality. My boy Bobby Dozier picked up some of y'all pack from where you picked that up from, Bobby? Nirvana.
Yeah.
Okay, he got some gas right here. Yes, sir. He was telling me the other day, he was like, I saw you got TreeJunkee coming on, man. They got some fucking gas. And I was like, yeah, I'm excited.
Hey,
Yeah.
that made me feel good. Y'all heard it. Yeah. How you
Wow,
like it?
I love it. It's tasty from that first hit on. I was like, yo, thanks for coming in, young man. Yes, sir. Come back. Wow.
Oh yeah, this shit hit.
Tasty. All right, so we know who you are.
As far my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were saying as far as like building that customer base, like I say,
Yeah.
definitely quality, price point, and your hustle, man. Because I will say it's a lot. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. It's a lot harder for me to get into these dispensaries than it is for the average Joe. I'll put it like that.
Yeah.
It's very hard for me the way that I look.
Even though you're a licensed grower.
Even though I'm a licensed grower. Even though I'm licensed, I mean, I done a lot of stuff in this industry. I mean, I've even done the social equity panel for the health department. You know what I mean? And no matter what, it's hard for me and my company to get into a lot of doors. A lot of corporate companies look at us still like we on the street. They look at us like thugs. They look at us, you know what I mean, like how we aren't. I'll put it like that,
Yeah.
It's a lot harder for me. So our hustle got to be unmatched. You know what I mean? I hit every single dispensary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like myself, I'm the owner. I'm out here hustling.
Yeah, you the one making these contacts and going out, like, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, starting a business is fucking difficult. Starting a business as a black man is fucking insane.
In the industry, they don't want you in it. I'm just gonna be truthful.
What industry want us in it?
I mean, not just me. That's true. Hey, you ain't never
So I mean, for
prison
me,
industry
it's
want it.
always, and that ain't happening, Jack.
Right.
The beautiful thing about this is that we are now able to capitalize off of stuff that our people were targeted on for years, for decades. Something that was once illegal not to grow has become illegal for people to have or to touch.
Yep.
You know, and that's wild as shit. And I'm glad that we do got change coming. You
I
know,
agree with you.
I do wholeheartedly believe that we got decriminalization coming. And that's what we need. We need decriminalization coming because that'll open up competition for the market.
Right. Right.
Still having all these like extra laws and everything hindering certain people from being able to get licenses don't create competition and don't create an equal balance within social equity when it comes to cannabis or what we're doing.
Right.
So we got to be able to first legitimately discuss the impact that the war on drugs has caused and everything, and then we can start basing the social equity clauses and everything off of that.
Right.
You know, who was actually disproportionately impacted by these laws on cannabis? And it shouldn't be limited to whether somebody had less than 2.5 ounces.
Right. That was some bullshit. It was
How?
some straight bullshit to be truthful.
Because the business, not saying that like anybody that was trapping and got caught with less than 2.5 ounces weren't businessmen, but the ones that would have wanted to that opportunity were definitely having more than 2.5 ounces on them.
Exactly.
You know?
And those would be the ones, if they did win those licenses in the social equity draws, those would be the ones that wouldn't sell to multi-state operators. They wouldn't be stupid enough to be tricked out of it. You know what I mean? So, like, I look at it, man, the social equity, some of these social equity programs is...
And I hear it's a mess all over the country.
Man. It's all over the country. I mean, Chicago was the one that kind of started it, and they still haven't even opened up a social equity.
I was about to say, I've been watching it back home because I have family members that, you know, like qualified, and I was telling them, like, yo, get on this. Y'all need to get on this. And it's what, 3 years after, and they still haven't awarded one license, right?
Not one. Not one has opened, that's for sure.
Come on, Illinois. What's going on,
they
man?
Started it. The rest of the states bounced off of that and replicated it. And like I say, man, when it comes down to it, it's kind of a joke. It's kind of just the big group of, and I hate to even say it that way, but the big, powerful group of white men that basically said, well, give them something so they shut up. That's pretty much what it was. I mean, you know, if you look at those rules and those regulations and social equity programs, I mean, damn, man, who really fits into that?
Across the board.
You know what I mean? Like, really, who fits into that? You know, like, especially in Arizona, you had to be caught with 2.5 ounces or less.
Yeah. Before it became medically legal.
You know, like, it just didn't make sense. And then not only that, you had to live you had to live under the poverty line. You had to make less than the federal guidelines of under the poverty line.
Yeah, you would have had to been broke for sure.
Broke, like can't afford it. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's something like
I heard that there was some people that got kicked out of the contention because they couldn't provide tax documents proving they was living in certain areas.
Exactly.
And I was like, damn, that's wild. Because I mean, obviously, like, if somebody trapping, I mean, do they file taxes today?
Nah, it probably ain't no taxes filed.
You ain't filing no taxes at that address. What the hell?
It's probably not too many taxes filed. But I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that it happened, and I'm glad that there are some minorities across the country that has benefited from this shit for sure, man. Because like you said, this was illegal years ago. Nobody, if you could think back 15 years ago when we was in high school, no way I would have ever thought this shit right here would be legal.
Yeah.
I would be doing this illegal.
At a fucking hotel.
We're in a hotel right now.
Clarendon Hotel. If you want to get you a room, you need to go ahead and get you a room. There's some good spot. You can smoke weed in and out your room. You got a lounge down here that you can come hit up. It's a dope ass spot. If you happen to be here on a Monday, you fuck around and see this podcast, or the last Saturday of the month, which I got to talk to you about. I started a medicated matinee. Yeah, so this last Saturday, I just started a movie night here at 4 o'clock, 4:20 start time. Shit was dope. 22 Red came through with 100 pre-rolls, and we made sure we took care of the guests. Everybody had shit to smoke all night. We watched Dazed and Confused, and then I gave a surprise second movie, and we did Midsummer because it was the holiday. It was the Midsummer holiday over the weekend, so I was like, let's show this crazy ass movie. Yeah, so
That's dope, right there, man.
all that for $20. So they got free popcorn, they got weed, and they got to see a movie in here.
TreeJunkee will supply the pre-rolls for the next one.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
My guy.
So, no problem.
I
You know?
appreciate that. Yes,
No
sir.
question, bro.
See, that's why I love this fucking industry. Everybody, like, listen, I've met so many dope and amazing people, and you are no different. Thank you. Like,
Likewise.
off the jump, like, first of all, he drove up here from Tucson
Facts.
for this fucking interview.
Facts.
I am very fucking gracious for this man. Like, he brought product for all of the guests. Like, that's what you do, man. That's how you build a fucking community and a relationship. And that's how you fucking keep having dope ass products and people supporting your shit. Whenever I can, I'm gonna go pick up me some TreeJunkee.
Man, my dude. Man,
Listen, like, shit's real. Like, that's mad love, man. I appreciate it, and it's always gonna be love from.
I mean, bro, without doubt, to be truthful, I thought I came a little light. I should have came right.
Man, you came with just enough, man. I appreciate it, man.
And it's no way I was gonna come here and not bless y'all, man. And you know what I mean. I appreciate you inviting us out, and you know what I mean, helping us get awareness to the brand as well. You know what I mean.
Yes, sir.
So, truly appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Love. And you know what's crazy? As long as I've been in this industry, as much shit I done did. You know that was my first meeting I ever went to.
Oh damn, for real? Where we met?
Yep.
That's dope, man. See, man, I'm as you can see, I'm always outgoing. I'm introducing myself. I'm like, yo, oh shit, you got a brand? Boom. Let's meet, let's connect. I'm always talking to entrepreneurs. I love having entrepreneurs and other artists on my platform. It's a very dope and amazing thing to sit down with other creatives and everything. And especially those who are creating something that people can enjoy, you know. You could create something for yourself to enjoy all the time, but you create something that changed people's lives. Imagine how many times you used to get off work and be like, damn, man, I need a blunt.
For sure.
TreeJunkee provide that blunt for people now. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking crazy.
No,
that's fucking
facts.
dope. And that's fucking dope.
You got me looking at it a little differently now, man. I appreciate that, man, for real. I'm definitely trying to get into more households, man. That's why I say, I purposely, even though my quality is there, I purposely stick at a price point so everybody can afford it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want everybody to be able to afford it.
That's fucking amazing.
You know?
That's
like, why not?
The best product at the most reasonable price.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
when
fucking
it comes
goal
down to
right
it,
there.
I mean, you gotta be real about it, man. When you cultivating this and you're growing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It costs me a certain amount to do this.
I was just about to say. I want to get into the numbers about this.
I'll be truthful.
Okay. When you started, did you need to raise capital?
So, luckily, one of my best friends put up most of the money to be able to do this. He played professional sports, and he wanted to do something. He wanted to build a business where he was making the same type of money. And I said, look, at that point in time, I had a caregiver, bro.
Yeah.
I was doing really well at that point in time. And it was just a cap on that. It's just only so much you can do, you know?
Yeah.
So it was
it's always a cap when you're working for somebody else.
Right. You know?
It's always, and there's no knock on, but I want to be able to control my check.
Oh, yeah,
you know
100%.
what I mean?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I had the caregiver route where I had a few patients up under me and I was growing for them as well. So that's how I already have a little knowledge of it. So when we decided to go ahead and do that, he put up most of the money to be able to do it. And that was a blessing. You know what I mean? So I didn't have to go around to a whole bunch of people. But also it was a blessing and a curse at the same time because, he put up his life savings. You know what I mean? It's a little different when you raise money from a bunch of rich people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But when your best friend do it, your close friend do it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ain't no fella, ain't no plan B.
It's
we going all in.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There is no excuse.
You got to be certain.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, I had at that point in time, I had a lucrative business as well. I mean, I wasn't making pro league money or anything like that, but I was making good money.
It was just football or basketball?
My partner played football.
Football?
So professional, played in NFL and shit. He got a couple good years in, and,
Okay.
more than a couple good years. But it wasn't like he was a Odell Beckham or something where he was
Yeah.
making 40, $50 million.
Yeah, but you take that money and you invest it. That's how you get building generation wealth.
Exactly.
You know,
what I mean?
that's dope as shit, and that's all what I'm about, man. Like I said, it's an entrepreneur based and focused podcast where we like. That's why I want people on here like you, and like your partners and everybody. I want to be able to talk, and like Leandro, I want to be able to talk to y'all, and like I know what it's like to build a brand and to be constantly working like and putting your all into it, because it's like, yo, you exactly. Exactly. And like you gotta keep going. You can't miss a step. You gotta stay creative and you gotta know when and how to pivot.
100%, man. Like I say, I live in Phoenix, but the business is in Tucson. So I drive down there pretty much 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Not as much as I used to. The business is doing well for us 7 days. But when I first started like building that place out years ago, and when we first started, I was going down there at first to start off 7 days a week. Then it went to 6. Then it went to 5 for a long time.
Yeah.
I was 5 days a week for a long time. You know what I mean? So I mean, literally driving 100 something thousand miles every single year on my car. You know what I mean? Running through whips.
That's crazy.
But
That's
like I
dope,
say, man, when you self-fund that shit from you and your close peoples, there is no taking a loss, man. You can't. There's no way you go back to your mans like your mans and be like, yeah, bro, I lost 1.8 million. Huh?
Yeah.
I lost your whole entire life savings, your kids' future, everything.
What?
You know what I mean? You can't do that shit
Excuse
like that.
me? I know you're not. Yeah, it's where's Ashton Kutcher?
Because when I first started, it's not like I knew everything, man. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like there was too many people that could help me and show me.
You need a water?
Yeah, I'm sipping right now. But it was like it wasn't too many people that offered to just jump out the water and help me with everything. So a lot of this shit I had to learn on my own. You know what I'm saying? So with my facility, like literally, I was the realtor for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I GC'd it. I designed it. You know what I'm saying? I opened it. I ran it. I did every little part of
Are
it.
these skills that you have previously had, or did you go and learn these?
I had to learn that for sure. I ain't never in my life before this ever general contracted anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I do not have my GC license, but I have a close friend who has a GC license.
Yeah. So you were able to map it out together and everything.
You know
So
what
like,
I mean? And
but it was your plan and your idea. So I know what you mean.
None of that shit before. I never did any of that. And that was stuff, man. I would get in these meetings with all these people, and they would say certain words that I didn't know at all what it really meant. But trust me, I would act like I did, but then I would go home and I would research it like crazy. So the next time I talked about it, I was a pro in it. I was an expert. I know everything about what you're talking about now. You know what I mean?
That right there is fucking drive. For y'all who don't know what the fuck that is, that's drive. You need that.
Facts.
Take notes.
Big facts.
Take fucking notes. I'm telling you.
I mean, because it's
it's important, man.
You know what I mean? You're talking about a multi-million-dollar company. You know what I mean? Like you got to be on your shit, and there's no excuses. I can't go back to my partners and be like, "Yo, this happened because of my ignorance." Oh no, nah, ain't none of that. So the things that I didn't know, man, I went home and I learned and I learned and I learned. I'm still learning every single day. You know what I mean? And since then, I've gotten a chance to learn about the entire game. I got to learn the differences between the legal and the illegal game. I got to learn the similarities as well. You know what I mean? And once a lot of people like myself, once I realized that really it's the same shit, to be truthful, it was over. It was a wrap. Oh, I took over. You know what I mean? Like I took off, like straight up. Because, and I hate to even be like that, but I mean, I just be straight up truthful, like at one point in time in my life, I had to outthink police. You know what I mean? So to outthink some regular people, it was like no problem. You know what I mean? It became easy, and a lot of stuff is the real. You gotta look at it like the dispensary. If you look back, that's the dude on the corner that was slanging.
Yeah,
that's what the dispensary is.
The trap house.
You know what I'm saying?
The dispensary is the trap house.
The plug.
But I mean, the professional trap house. You know what I mean?
Right, and the plug is the cultivation site. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got a middleman. And
at the bud tender, or nah? Who's the middleman?
It could be the owner of the dispensary, which is the person who run the block, right? You know what I mean? So usually the owner of the dispensary, he got to get his hustle on. And maybe not the owner, but it might be some type of middleman that's in between, which I've done that before, is buy product from a cultivation site and resell it to a dispensary. You know what I mean? That's another market that certain people in the game take advantage of, you know? And that's a middleman. You know what I mean? That's you're doing the same thing. And once you realize it has a lot of similarities, it's really the same shit, but now it's paperwork now behind everything. It's a lot of people like us, where we come from, could easily
make that transition.
What? Without question. You know what I mean? The same thing. Like I was just telling one of my good dudes from home, and I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, man, I had to get this dispensary turned, blah, blah, blah. He like, terms. I'm like, yeah, that's a front. Oh, same thing. It's just two different words, right? You don't know the difference, though. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
Yeah, once you start breaking shit down like that.
So you basically just gave a quick little sales 60-second sales breakdown of like what it is.
Yeah.
So that's free game right there. Each one teach one.
100%.
I feel you.
And none of them work without each other. Point blank period.
How are you marketing your business?
Right now, man, we're doing a lot of word of mouth, hand to hand. I'm coming to you. I'm walking in your dispensary myself. You know what I mean?
Well,
hello, my name is Tyrese Williams. I'm the owner of TreeJunkee. I want to introduce something. You know what I mean? I'm coming to you in person. Have I started spending a bunch of money online marketing and stuff? No, not yet. You know what I mean? I want to build a real base, and I want to let my
we definitely. I got your logo, right? Yeah. As soon as I make this flyer for the next movie night, I'm make sure that your logo is on there, fat right there, we could. That's another way we're gonna market. We're gonna make sure that people know that TreeJunkee is gonna be there, and they buy a ticket, they get a free TreeJunkee pre-roll. So that's fucking dope.
Hey,
man, this shit, I'm gonna have to show you the video, but we turned this whole lounge around, man. This shit was super dope, man. Yeah, man, I came in at like 11 or 12 that day. We started moving shit around, taking shit out. Brought the projector in, had a real nice little setup and everything, and it was a dope experience, man. If you get a chance, you're gonna have to be here for the next one.
You ain't no problem.
Yes, sir.
I'm always gonna come and support. So
please bring some folks with you. We're gonna definitely. It's gonna be a dope event. It's gonna definitely be a dope vibe.
Yeah, that's without question. I think I'm gonna bring a few people through. I might do a private one. Shit.
Hey,
let's go. Have a TreeJunkee night for real.
Thank you for coming out. See you next week. Yes, ma'am. All right. What does a typical day in your establishment look like?
Typical day pretty much starts at about 7, at least the cultivation site. And at that point in time, there's multiple teams inside the building. So at any point in time, there's always somebody trimming. There's always somebody packaging. There's always somebody attending to the plants, whether that's watering, de-leafing, just straight maintenance on the plants, period, spraying, all those type of things. And then always got a crew. Well, I have my compliance officer, right? So
yeah,
he's in his own realm, man. He's a good dude.
That's because those compliance officers are so crucial in this industry.
100%,
man.
Without that, you kind of
man.
You need a compliance officer, and you need a quality control agent.
Okay.
Right? So you need those for sure. I tried to do that myself before. It's just too much work. You know what I mean? So
how important is it to have a lawyer in the industry?
It's the most important thing.
Yeah, that should be the first thing somebody
That should be the first thing you do, because in this game, especially if you're coming in from the cultivation side or extraction, manufacturing, period, you're going to have to sign a contract or some type of lease with a license holder, somebody who owns a dispensary.
Right.
You have to have a dispensary to be able to go, right? So usually you lease that portion of the growing or manufacturing, whatever you're doing, from the license holder. So from that point on, you should have had a lawyer. I hope you didn't sign any contract without having a lawyer. Please don't do that. And in the beginning, there was a lot of people that was doing that. There was a lot of people that was, straight from the other side of this and didn't know no better. It was just like, oh, we're going to be able to grow. And you signed a 100-page contract and
now reading it. Yeah.
now you know.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, that's super important. That should be there from the beginning. Even before you even sign with the dispensary, you should have a lawyer when you sign with the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether you bought your building or you're leasing your building, whatever you're doing it out of, should have had a lawyer then at that point in time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And,
Is that something that you like gotta disclose to the tenants, like whether you, or does it matter only if you buying or renting?
well, no. So it definitely you have to let whether you're renting or even if you own it, right? You have to tell the state that I'm doing.
Well, no, I mean the
marijuana out.
person that you're purchasing from.
So okay,
Like
I'm saying,
if you like if somebody got a building and they trying to start up a facility,
uh-huh.
like you got an idea for a facility, you know this building would be perfect for it, but it's for sale. Do you have to disclose to the seller what you intend on buying the building for
No,
when it comes to that?
you
No.
can buy for whatever you want to buy for. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
It's only
But
when you renting.
if you're renting it, yes, you have to disclose it because you got to get that owner to be able to sign off and say, yes, it's okay for this person to do marijuana in my building.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And this is nowadays it's a lot easier to get somebody to rent you a building, let alone if you go back 5.
Oh yeah, I
6, 7
mean, I
years
can
ago,
imagine
was
because
rough.
they see how lucrative it is, and now
Yeah.
they can make a fuck ton of money off of these different cannabis brands.
Exactly. They're gonna upcharge you on rent like crazy.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Like, well, the market, the market's crazy, so I gotta charge you this. You can
Because
charge
everybody-
these nuts.
Right, well, shit. And when you say marijuana, man, everybody they automatically think you just super duper rich and you got everything, and they upcharge you on all of it. You know what I mean? Like the biggest thing I always tell people, the most crucial thing where you can really mess up and you can lose a lot of money at, that's when you're building out your facility, because you're dealing with contractors. And understand the first syllable of contractor is con. They are con men. Con men all day. They will con the hell out of you. You know what I mean? So please don't go with one person. Please get you 5, 6, 7 different quotes for everything that you have to do for that.
Yeah.
building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They will con you out your shit.
Facts.
So that was just some more free game.
Facts. Damn, man. All right. So let's get into a couple more of these questions. Then I see you enjoyed the wing. What did you think of the wing?
Wings fire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna have to come through, man. You're gonna have to come through. Have you tried the pizza?
No, I ain't had
They
the
got
pizza
weed
yet.
infused pizza.
I see the signs
And
everywhere.
July 8th, they're doing a collaboration with Ziggy Stardust. They infusing Ziggy's pizza at the Mint
Okay, on the 8th?
on the 8th.
Say less, man. I'm about to slide through, man. Plus, that's at the Mint, right?
Yeah.
I need to come talk to them anyway. Try to get some TreeJunkee in that thing, man. Shit.
For real, that'd be dope as shit to see that
these
on the
wings,
shelves
bro. If
there.
I wasn't on this camera like that, I'd fuck these wings up.
Oh no, you good. You good. You good. We about to be getting off of here soon. We got a few more questions and then we're gonna get into the rapid responses.
Okay.
All right. It's been a day, y'all. But I need to know what type of skills or teams missing that you have on your team that they could use to like implement.
Say that
So
one
like
more time.
what type of skills do somebody like in your position have to have, and what type of team members do you build around you to have a successful company?
Man, you have to be
In particular, a successful grow.
a successful growth. First and foremost, everybody in there got to be go-getters. They got to be like hard workers, man, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And I will probably say, with me personally, I try to be versed in every category in the business. So if I need to trim, I can trim and I can do it well. You know what I mean? If I need to package, I can do all of this. I can do every step of that. So I feel like if you in that position where you're running something, you're an owner, you need to know how to do every part of it, right? And then on top of that, you need to find trustworthy people. You know what I mean? You're in a business where you're dealing with marijuana, you're dealing with cash, you're dealing with money, man.
Yeah.
So trust is probably the biggest thing. You know what I mean? So you got to find some people.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna break their back for you too. You know what I mean? Like my head grower right now, man. I actually met him. He was the plumber from when I was building the building. He was one of the plumbers.
Damn.
He worked so hard. He was younger at that time. He was only like 20 years old. He couldn't even work in a facility yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he was doing the plumbing, and then that opened the door for him.
No, he worked so damn hard, bro. He had to cut these holes in the floor. Like And all he had was like an axe and a little whatever. You know, long story short, I go to lunch. I came back. The job was done. I said, listen, man, if you ever want to get into this industry, man, I'll hire you. A month later, he stopped doing the plumbing. He got on some seeds. He started growing at the house.
Damn.
And what we talking 4 or 5 years later, now he my master grower.
Damn.
So, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, people
That's
gonna
what's
stick with
fucking
you,
up,
you know what
man.
I mean? So it ain't nothing he can't get from me.
Hell yeah.
That's my dude.
Congrats. What's your favorite strain name, man? You got a lot of flavors right here. But what's your favorite one?
My favorite strain that we growing.
Or do you have it? Is that like, oh, you got to pick a favorite kid or?
Man, yeah, it's kind of like that because we got so many, right? We've been pheno hunting, we've been running out, you know, and we also been creating our own strains. So right now, I'm gonna have to say our GI Jane just because nobody has that. It's something that we created.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And the GI Jane is probably number one. After that, I love our Sauertini, our gas chocolate super fire. Our Dosey is top notch, man.
Yeah, man,
the Dosey
that fucking Dosey got me
every time.
smacked, man. I've been high as fuck sitting here, man.
29% too. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So, yeah.
That was, man.
Yeah,
Is this full 1 grams?
the full 1 grams. You know what I mean? And we don't use, man, we ain't like the other companies. We ain't putting trim and shit in the
You don't
pre-roll.
put trim in your
Man, we use
pre-roll?
a straight premium, man. I'll be
Okay.
truthful with you. I use small. So the small buds, I make
Yeah.
all my pre-rolls out of
I see that there's no like popcorn nugs in these cases, bro.
Nah, bro, we're not doing it like everybody else, man. If you get a jar, you're going to get straight big buds.
Yeah.
If you get a pre-roll, just know it's straight buds. Ain't no trim in this shit
Yeah.
at all.
Are y'all? You got plans on doing concentrates?
Yeah. So
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, TreeJunkee live rising the resin coming here soon, probably 90 days. Yeah, so
We doing a follow-up interview.
Yeah, man. We got another brand coming too. My boy
What?
Sweet O's, my boy Ethan and shit with Sweet O's, man.
Sweet O's? What's that about?
So that's gonna be another brand that we dropping too as far as
With flowers and stuff? Or no, you said extracts?
Yeah, extracts.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy. Then we also
Okay.
have the TreeJunkee extracts too.
Are y'all doing edibles?
That's gonna be the next step. So I'm hoping
Okay.
we're in the edibles by the beginning of next year. You know what I
Listen.
mean? So that's the next step.
I
Gotta be fully
know
integrated.
some reliable people that would be definitely down to help you come up with those formulas and stuff for your edibles. They own a bakery out here in the valley, and they've already helped some cannabis brands. So I'll give you the contact so
Well, yeah,
y'all
man,
can
we
link
can
up.
talk. Man, we can all sit down and figure
Oh,
it
yeah.
out. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So that's full circle right there.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm down for that.
Got to make it happen.
Yeah, put all the connections together.
Hey, so let's go ahead and do it. Tell me your favorite thing about being in the cannabis industry.
Man, selling weed, man. 100%. That's the number one. That's the greatest thing, man. I wake up every day and I'll be like, I'm a legalized weed dealer, man. You
For
know?
real.
Like
Legally sell weed.
legally. You know what I
Damn.
mean? You know, I remember point in time in my life when I used to ride, my booty cheeks was cleats together. You know what I mean? They don't do that no more.
All right, what are you looking forward to most in the next year?
Is more people getting into my brand, building, growing my brand, getting into more and more of the stores, right? By next year, I want the whole state to know who TreeJunkee is.
Okay.
I want them to know that, that's the best flower in the dispensary, and it's cheaper than all the other shit. Point blank, period.
Okay. Hell yeah. What's your favorite cannabis event and why?
MJ BizCon.
MJ
100%
BizCon. That's Vegas, right?
Yeah, that's Vegas. That's
I heard that was fucking lit.
Dude, if you ain't went, you have to go. It is the
I'ma
connections that I made there.
I'm gonna go soon.
You know what I mean? I actually, because being here in Arizona, like we were talking about, it's not many people that you bump into that look like us, right?
Yeah.
But then when I got there, I got a chance to meet a whole lot more people across the country. That was like, oh
Man.
shit, you know what I mean?
And what's crazy, Cali has a lot of minority, but global majority business owners.
100%. You know what I mean? And MJ BizCon is probably the best thing. If y'all haven't went, you definitely have to go. It's an experience, man, and go the entire time, man. Especially if you in the industry, you have to, man.
Yeah.
And that's where the newest shit is dropping, the newest lights is coming out, everything, and you gonna get your kick it on. There's some good ass parties going on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. All right. If you had a magic stick, what's 3 things you'd change in the world?
Um, three things I would change in the world. Number one is that I would change the health status of a couple of my family members. That's
It's
probably number one.
powerful.
You know what I mean?
That's powerful right there. Health is wealth.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? And hopefully some things change here soon. Number two would probably be, truthfully, man, some of the I would change the laws.
Some of the laws. I feel you.
And not
I
just
haven't
marijuana,
had anybody
but
use one of
real shit.
their wishes on the laws, and that's definitely something that needs to happen.
It needs to change. You know what I mean?
That's something to happen. We got a lot of laws that could be.
It just need to be eradicated and rewritten and all types of shit. I mean, it's still so much racist shit in these laws. It's insane. You know what I mean? So
crazy.
That's probably number two. And number three, I would get rid of social media.
You get rid of who?
Most of social media.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that'd be number three for me. Because man, people live in this fake world. You know what I mean? And it's insane, man. Sometimes, and don't get me wrong, it is great for networking and doing business. It's insane, but I've noticed that the younger generations, to be honest, they are lost, man. You know what I mean? I be watching them.
They live through that shit, bro. They live like crazy. Believe wholeheartedly in this shit. Like it is life. Like you and I remember before social media, before cell phones where you could FaceTime motherfuckers, before you could
before internet. I remember when you got on the internet, you couldn't use the phone at the same time.
Listen, I remember having a sidekick.
Right, one. I remember free nights and weekends.
A sidekick. Hey. Hell yeah. You see what I'm saying? Or call me after 9. That's what my minutes free.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's something that tripped me out. My nephew, man, who
never.
Now he about 20, 21 years old.
Bring that back.
You know what I mean? He told me, he said, yeah, I ain't never touched a phone that had buttons. I said, what? It blew my mind.
You say he was 19?
Yeah, he about 19, 20 years old right now. He never touched a phone that had buttons. So there's certain that would probably be my third. I know most people wish wish for a whole bunch of money and all that type of shit, but that wouldn't be me.
That just dated me. I feel old as fuck.
I feel older than mother, right? I said, you ain't never touched
Damn.
I actually got mad. I said, what the fuck you mean?
Let me go find this old phone I got. Let me find this flip phone, this Razor.
But I had to think about it like,
Damn. They were born in 2000 or so, around that time. So,
That's about time people was getting rid of
those
house phones, all types of shit. That shit was dead.
That's crazy. That's a good 3 wishes. What skill would you most like to master?
That's a hard one. I would really like to learn better how to mask my emotions sometimes. You know what I mean? I would like to get a lot better with that. And not just like in hiding shit that's wrong, but more
just
like
a poker face.
Yeah, more poker face and
damn.
Yeah. That's one. Sometimes
that's genius because you could be in the business meeting somebody and say something and it'd be like, you know, that one motherfuckers be like,
right there, caught you. You know what I mean? Every
time.
So I've been trying to get better with that myself.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's something I would definitely.
I'm trying to watch those non-verbal communicative skills. You know,
100%.
Damn. I gotta watch that. I'll be doing some of that shit too, because that's how they know. They be like, oh well, we know something that got them ticking or something like that.
For sure. Yeah, that would definitely be one of the ones I want to master.
Besides being in the cannabis industry, what profession would you work in?
Okay, so you talking about as a worker or as
no, like if you owned another business, if it wasn't anything dealing with cannabis, what would it be?
Definitely real estate and to be truthful, it's gonna sound crazy. I want to get into the prison industry. To be truthful, and the reason why I say that is it's not just for the money, but more that first off they make They make hella prison, right? It's hella prison. They make hella money
Yeah.
off of this, right?
There's a hell of
But
private prisons out there.
there's really no it's supposed to be rehabilitation. Nobody's really
Yeah. Oh, so
getting
you want to
rehabilitated.
make an actual?
Yeah, man, bring back the programs, man. Teach them something, man. So when they get out of here, they can actually make the right motherfucking decisions and actually live a good life. And they came
Okay.
out. I mean, they in places. First off, most of these places, man, they 23-hour lockdown. You going crazy in there, man. It's not. How's that rehab? How's that rehabilitation? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not at all. Not one bit. You know what I mean? So I would love to get into a prison, and actually build a prison that's more along the lines of like prisons in Sweden and shit like that, where they're not treated like caged animals. Don't get me wrong. Some of them motherfuckers deserve to be treated like a cage, but some of the ones that's have smaller offense, killers, and this, that type of shit, man. It's. I would love to build a prison where you learn something, man. You come out and you actually got a accredited degree. You know what I mean?
See, that'd be dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can come
That'd
out,
be
you can
dope
do
for them.
something. You know,
Okay. Say,
that would probably be the next thing I would want to
Bobby
get
and
into.
him still got to get some.
You know what I mean?
Did I ask you what motivates you to work already?
Wait, say that again.
What motivates you to work?
What motivates me to
Get
work,
some of those.
man? To be truthful, my family. You know what I mean? My family is just like number one, man. I'm in a position where like I got a brother, who has stage 4 kidney failure. You know what I mean? He has 4 kids up under him. His wife, which my sister love and death, she's been in a coma for the last 3-4 years. You know what I mean?
Wow.
My mother is getting older. She at retirement age, but she don't own nothing. You know what I mean?
And that's gonna be beautiful to retire your mom.
Right.
Like,
and luckily, I got a chance to do that last year. I got a chance to retire. You know what I mean? That was my biggest accomplishment thus far.
man,
You know what I mean?
wow.
You know what I mean? So that was a good one for last year. And the
That's
next thing I
something.
want to do is get a house. You know what
That's
I
something that I'm working to do right now. So to hear you share that, man, thank you.
mean?
That's fucking.
It can
That's
be
beautiful.
done.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. I've seen it done, and I've seen it done in multiple ways. But same area. Proximity, everything like that. That's dope as fuck, bro.
Man,
That's dope as fuck.
That was the best thing I've done thus far, was to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that was one of the questions. What is your greatest achievement? And I feel like you just answered it right there.
That was it. That was it. You know what I mean?
That was your greatest achievement.
Yeah, that for sure.
What's your most treasured possession?
My kids.
Yeah.
My sons, man. Those
How old are your kids?
I got my oldest about to turn 6 and my youngest is 4. So they at
Nice,
that
nice.
perfect little age, man.
Hell
They
yeah.
just soaking up everything. Those are probably definitely my prized possessions. And
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's number one.
All right, what's your life motto?
My life motto. Have fun. Shit, you only live once as far as I know. Have a ball. You know what I mean? While you're here. Don't get me wrong. You got kids, take care of them, do what you're supposed to do, and work to lead them something more than what your parents left you. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, have a ball. 100%.
What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Best advice I've been given. The closest ones to you will do you the worst. The closest ones to you will do you the worst. 100%.
Tough.
You know what I mean?
That's tough.
It might not
That's
be true
tough.
for everybody, but for a lot of people,
Thanks for
it's
coming
true.
out.
The closest ones, they feel entitled sometimes. A lot of times.
If you were to write a book about yourself, what would you name it?
We ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet.
And even though this the end of this broadcast, we ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet.
We about to build some dope shit, man. I appreciate you,
Appreciate
Tyrese,
you,
man.
man.
This is dope as fuck, man. It's a very insightful talk.
Yes, sir.
I am high as fuck off of the Dosey, but I can't wait to try all the other strains you gave me, man. Thank you for the blessings, man. I appreciate it. Movie night, this man, end of July. Make sure you get your ticket. I'm putting it up next week. I mean, not next week, tomorrow. We're going to announce the next movie and what we're going to do. So make sure you be on the lookout for that. Follow this young man at
T-Will_nice. So it's TWILL_nice.
And
follow also at TreeJunkee.
Yeah, at TreeJunkee, TreeJunkee.
Yes, sir.
Found in Tucson, found out here in the Valley.
Yep.
Go to Nirvana. Make sure you shout out to the people. Tell them that we sent you.
Most definitely.
Say the man sent me.
Man, follow us, man. We
The
do all the
man sent
scavenger
me.
hunts once a week, man. We leave something somewhere for everybody once a week.
That's dope as fuck. So make sure you follow them so you can know when they doing a scavenger hunt.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Speaking
y'all.
of scavenger hunt, I've been looking for this young man right here. Can I get you over here, please? This right here, this young man, this the GOAT right here.
Yes,
Bobby
sir.
Dozier right here is the manager and the king of the motherfucking lounge right here. This man keep the vibe going, man. He helped me out tremendously, man, with fucking keeping everything cool, cordial, making sure shit's vibes, making sure the vibes all good. Bobby, thank you, man, because you dope as fuck, bro. What you doing here and what you got and been allowing the space and everything. Thank you. And what you did for movie night is fucking amazing. I owe you dinner. This man helped me bring the chairs and set up and everything.
Everybody hear that?
Hey, Houston's dinner.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this man. He already know what he getting. We get some George Yanks, baby. That's probably the best fucking Chinese spot out here in the Valley, man. Definitely, we're gonna get some George Yanks. But thank you, man. Like I said, it's fucking number love, and I appreciate it. And I can't wait to sit down with you again.
Man, let's do it ASAP.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I'm gonna be back in 1 second. I'm gonna see if Alyssa wanna hop on real quick so we can talk about their brand. Ladies and gentlemen, stay. So we about to shout out to the people over at Pucks. Shout out to Alyssa and the staff over at Pucks. They are sponsoring Elevations Lounge Bud Tenders Bash tonight, and they got a bunch of stuff that they ended up putting in these bags. What you got in these bags, man?
You know what I have in these bags? We got like that blueberry cough, cereal, fucking clean concentrate cart.
Okay.
And then we also have the clean fucking concentrate caviar cones.
Caviar cones, okay.
And distillate, and also Keith rolled up in it as there.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And then also, if you get up to our table, we got them.
They got the pucks. They got the pucks. And they did all this for the bud tenders.
Hell yeah, all for the bud tenders, man.
Bud Tenders Appreciation Night here at the Elevations Lounge. And they brought some of those pre-rolls. I had some of those joints before too. Yep. I had some of those joints at the convention. Yeah, that shit was gas. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure every Monday night live here at the Clarendon, you can come check out the Cannabis and Coffee podcast, or you can stay and get the podcast and check out the Bud Tenders Appreciation Night. This is fucking dope. They got Big Boy Zongs over there. You got nice cannabis brands. You got dope vibes, great energy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am out. We about to smoke some more